want to thank you for joining us in the 11 Breaking News Center this afternoon. I'm Lauren Watson, your digital anchor here at KKTV 11 News. We have an update to a fire we've been covering all weekend. That fire is the Oak Ridge fire in Pueblo County. That's a live look right now you're seeing to the side of me of that fire, which has grown to 30 acres. We've learned in the past 20 or so minutes. Now, at last update from fire officials about 1:30 this afternoon, the estimated size of the fire was 5 acres. This newest update came in at 2 p.m., just 30 minutes later, saying that that fire is now 30 acres in size. Going to get you to a full screen look of the smoke right now. This is about 3 miles northwest of Beulah. Our crews are filming from the Pueblo West Fire Station 2. And again, what you're looking at right now, that's not clouds, that is smoke from the Oak Ridge fire. Officials say this fire was first reported Saturday morning. And as of last night, the update from the U.S. Forest Service said this fire had remained at 1.5 acres. So it seems to be very quickly growing. It does appear that we might be able to see some flames if you look at the right side of the bottom of that cloud of smoke right there. Again, this is a look from our crews who are currently at Pueblo West Fire Station 2. This fire is about 3 miles northwest of Beulah in Pueblo County. According to the U.S. Forest Service, no structures are threatened. There are no evacuation orders in place right now, no closures. But again, this fire seems to have grown rather quickly over the past handful of hours even. Throughout the day, officials have been calling in air resources to help fight the fire. As of 1:30, an update from the U.S. Forest Service said that fire activity had increased on the Oak Ridge fire. At that point in time, crews had made it to the fire's edge, but had disengaged to, quote, evaluate the best tactics. And again, at that point in time, they were saying the fire was approximately 5 acres. And just 30 minutes later at 2 p.m., they said that fire had grown to 30 acres. At that point in time, additional air resources were ordered, and that is the latest update from the U.S. Forest Service on this fire. Again, for those of you just joining us here in the 11 Breaking News Center, I want to thank you for joining us. Our crews are live right now taking a look at the Oak Ridge fire in Pueblo County. Now, that fire is 3 miles northwest of Beulah. Our crews are live from Pueblo West Fire Station 2, and this is a live look from that location. This fire was first reported Saturday morning, and as of last night, the U.S. Forest Service said it was about 1.5 acres in size. Earlier this afternoon, they said this fire was approximately 5 acres, and now at 2 p.m., the latest update saying that it's grown to 30 acres. As you can see, look at that smoke. Our crews have zoomed in, so I'm going to swap over to a full screen look at the fire. Again, that's not a cloud. That is smoke from this fire currently burning northwest of Beulah. We are hearing live from our crews on scene right now that a pre-evac is going into order for this fire. We are still working to figure out exactly what area is impacted by that pre-evacuation order, but there are now pre-evacuations in place due to this fire. The moment I have some more specifics on that location, I will let you guys know. But as you can see, the flames on the bottom right of the screen from this fire, pretty intense. Okay, for those of you just joining us, we have got that pre-evacuation information from the U.S. Forest Service and our crews on scene related to the Oak Ridge fire. Right now, the U.S. Forest Service is saying residents in Middle Creek Canyon are under a pre-evacuation notice. They're saying, please be ready to leave should the conditions of this fire change. Again, this is the Oak Ridge fire in Pueblo County. It appears to be spreading rather quickly. Earlier today, estimated 5 acres, and about 30 minutes later, the next update from the U.S. Forest Service said it was about 30 acres in size. That was about 25 minutes ago now. As you can see, that smoke is starting to pick up. Those flames on the lower right side of your screen also starting to pick up. People, viewers like you in the comments right now saying those flames are visible from Parkview Pueblo West Hospital and Canyon City. Our crews right now, this is the look from Pueblo West Fire Station 2. We are going to wrap up this live stream rather quickly just so our crews can start heading towards Beulah to get some more information, to get another look, another angle at this fire as it, again, appears to be rapidly growing. Earlier today, the U.S. Forest Service said that crews had made contact with the fire and had disengaged to reevaluate how they were going to fight this fire. Again, back to that full screen, just look at that smoke. Those flames have been visible every now and then. For those of you out there in the Beulah area, in this area of Pueblo West, about 3 miles northwest of Beulah, please stay safe. There is, as of about 5-ish minutes ago now, a pre-evacuation order in place for residents of Middle Creek Canyon. The U.S. Forest Service is saying people who live in Middle Creek Canyon should be ready to leave should conditions change. And again, guys, it looks like these conditions have been changing rather rapidly over the past handful of hours. We are going to wrap up this live stream here on Facebook and on kktv.com rather quickly, again, just so our crews can relocate, get some more information on what's going on here northwest of Beulah. The moment we are able to go live again, I will try to get her back in contact with me, get her back up to give you the latest information and another update on this fire. But until then, gonna leave you with that live look from here. Again, this is the view from Pueblo West Fire Station 2. You can see some of those flames again just at the bottom of the smoke here on your screen. For those of you in this area, please stay safe out there, and we will be back later. Thanks for joining us.